welcome to my YouTube channel Learn SQL with Shahid. Today we are going to discuss about the basics of user's request. Okay, so user will ask any permission, like if he wants select permission, insert permission, update permission, and also we have to ask users that they want only the permission, or they want to add to the roles, that is fixed server roles. And we have to ask user that they want the database, all tables in a database they want the access, or else they want on particular tables access. So you have to be asking them. So to because to avoid any inserts, updates, deletes, if we give for any user, then if they delete or drop, to be cautious we have to ask, and then we have to use them. And if they want any fixed server roles, we have to take email permissions. Okay, so these things and all where we will get means like in ticketing tool will be getting. So in every organization, in every environment, we'll be having ticketing tool. The most popular ticketing tool is ServiceNow. So we'll be having that, and also BMC Remedy, or something like IP ticketing tool, Jira, and lots of ticketing tool will be there. And that request and all will coming through the ticketing tool. Okay, so we have to ask developer what exact permission do they need. Okay, that is we have to ask either they want permission, or they want to be added to the server roles, we have to ask. And also whenever we the user is user means login, login, we have to check that user login is exist or not. Okay, so before creating we have to check, sometimes users login may be exist. Okay, so we have to check first. And also if we go to this management studio, and there are in this demo we have only this much of login. Okay, so like there will be 200, 300 or thousands of login here. If user exist or not, how to check very quickly means we have to click on this login. We have to apply filters over here. So we can check the value. In value we have to enter the, for example, my user I want to check. Okay, Shahid, I am a Windows login, so I have to click on OK. Here you will the logins get filtered. Okay, in this way you can find user quickly. Okay, if you won't find, then you have to go to new login. Here you have to go to this login. Okay, new login, then you have to search. Okay, here I will unfilter this. So again to unfilter this you have to go here, then you have to clear this value. If you click OK, again you will get here Suresh login is not there, but I have in Windows. Okay, so in object types we had to go to groups. Groups, if I won't select also it's okay, because I am selecting at one user. Okay, that is single mapping user. I will click on OK. So now I will be clicking here Suresh. If I go to check names and click object types, groups, I think I won't have user Suresh in Windows. I have deleted that. Okay, so for example, if you have Windows 8, then you can search here, and you can give the required permission, or also we have here SQL authentication login. Okay, and then we have to go and create a user called as Amar. Okay, you can create that, and you can give password. If login does not exist, you have to do these steps. Okay, if login exists, you have to go to this server roles, any permission if they needed, we have to give that. Okay, so now what I will do, if you go to server roles, if there someone has sysadmin, then it is full control on SQL Server. So you have to double check, and then you have to give. If they have super admin, means like architect, or some senior level developers will be there. If they need, they ask, you have to get email confirmation, then you have to give sysadmin like this. Okay, So if you give then Amar has sysadmin. Like that you can search if logins are exist, then if you don't exist you have to create new login. Everything you will find in ticketing tool, they will be mentioned. Okay, so yeah, so again like I have created login, right? Here again if login exists, okay, I will go and search filter here, right click means I have to click on this login, and then you have to take this filter and search value as L1. Then if you click OK here, then we will be getting L1, what and all permission L1 has. If you double click on that, server roles nothing, he has a user mapping. If you go to has DB1, okay, user just we select this, okay. Actually had DB my DB role. This is customized role as I shown twice to you guys. And if you click on this, user will be created, okay. And which particular permission they need, or else if you click on the DB reader, you'll get whole database like DB1 data reader you will get for all tables you can read. And if you write means you can insert, update, delete, everything you can do. So you have to be careful, or else you want to only select particular tables, you have to go to securables. Here you have to search in all object of types. So you can click OK, then you have to click on no search. You have to go to user level. This is login level. You have to cancel this, and you have to go to the DB1. User level means you have to expand the security in the database. You have to expand the user, and then if you double click on L1, you'll be finding here, okay, in securables search again all object of type, okay. Then you will be finding here on particular tables also you can give yeah, here we have find the tables. So you have to click OK, then you can click OK. And also we have if user ask like one user is owning the schema, he has 100 tables, okay. If we give permission on one schema, then he will be getting 100 all 100 tables access, okay. So you can click on same schema level or means object level, that is table level, okay. If you want to insert you can give like this, okay. You can select okay, insert select I have given. If schema means also you will get if user has user is owner of the schema, if user has 100 tables of same schema, new SH, okay, then he will be having all 100 tables access. This also I have explained. So if you click on OK, I'm giving table level and schema level both together. I'm explaining. This way we will click the user has the permission. Okay, so that also have done. Okay. Mm. So whenever the user is asking what level of permission, we have to ask questions, okay, to the users. So sometimes user will tell I want to access the data, I want to take the backup of the database, okay. So this means sometimes many of them get confused. Data means they are talking about SQL Server instance, okay. Here we have instance now. This is the database. This is the database, this is the instance. They will be talking about this because many of them like in the industry they will be confusing. So developer tells sometimes server SQL Server instance has the database also. So I had to cross verify with them. Their particular database or instance. So I want to take the backup means why they will take the backups. We are there to here to take the backups as a DBA. So we had to ask the questions for the same. So again here I want the permission same as Amar, okay. So by scripting and replacing the name also we can do it easily. So if you go here one by one what and all permission the Amar has same permission Akbar needs, okay. Akbar is casking, okay, same as Amar permission. So we can't go to the login Amar here. I will infiltrate here value, click OK. Then Amar I can't click double click what and all the permission has is at server roles user mapping what is having okay. and also we can't go every time to secureable, or else you cannot go to all object of the type. So click OK. So you have to click check this availability group endpoints, login server role servers, one by one. It is a pen for DB. Okay, so instead of that we can script it out. There is a script. Okay, in the script we can do it. Okay, so you can have to replace that to Akbar, and you can execute means whatever the Amar permission has, same permission Akbar will get it. Okay, so that also we can do. Also, whenever the you log in or user is coming and asking some permission, also we have to ask the server name. Okay, server which server, and instance name also we have to ask, because we will be having multiple instances in the server. Okay, in one server. So, as I said now before, 50 instances we can create, but in real time we'll be having maximum 2 to 3 instances. In minimum we'll be having one only, maximum 2 to 3. So we have to ask instance name, uh, identify whether the user should be created, like we have to identify first, like as I discussed earlier, if user has already exist or we have to create that user, we can ask them as well. Okay, for the user, like they have the login or not. So we have to ask login type. Okay, whether it is Windows authentication or SQL authentication. So whether all tables they needed, means all table means we can give at a database level roles. Okay, as a higher, if you go to logins, you double click on user mapping. If you go to, like, we can map the whole database. So if you map the whole database means all tables the user can access, or a specific tables, as I showed, like one by one table one, as I showed earlier, that also we can do, like to particular only one table he can access. Okay, so if they want access for group of tables for particularly schemas. Okay, and we can give that the user who is owning the schema is owning 100 tables. So if you give the permission on one schema, insert, update, delete, something like that, you will be having all 100 table schema permissions. Okay, so yeah, we have to ask that as well. So hope you might have understood everything till now what I have explained. Now we have scenario for schema based permissions here. Here I have DB3 database. Okay, and we are having login L1 and L2 here. Okay, the requirement means requirement is L1 should access L2 schema tables. Okay, so L2 should access L1 schema tables. Okay, L1 is asking one schema. Okay, L1 is the owner of one schema, and L2 is the owner of another schema. So L1 should access L2 schema tables, and L2 should access L1 schema tables. So first we'll create one schema. Okay, first we have to go to this instance here. I'll delete login this L1. Okay, here I'll freshly click create this. So I have now deleted. I will create login L1 and L2 here. L1 login. Just you have to go to user mapping. You can give. Okay, I will do one thing. I will create new database as DB3. I will click OK. DB3 database is now created. So if you refresh this, you will get here DB3. So I'm creating one login and one user. Okay, I will just click OK. Here we have to give password. Now if I click OK, on login and user has created. So again I will be right clicking and creating one another new login L2 equal authentication. So if I go to user mapping, again I am creating one user L2. Okay, so just you have to click OK, that's it. Now login L1 and L2 is created. What I will be doing here, I have to create two tables. Before creating, we have to create one schema. Okay, that L1 and L2 ones. So now again you have to go to this DB3. Here I will be creating two schemas in security. Schemas. Here there is no schemas. Right click new schema. Then I will be creating as here. Okay, L1 SCH I will be creating L1 schema. Now schema owner will be L1 user. Okay, if you search here browser, then you will be getting. Okay, if you want give afterwards also you can change, or else it will set DBO. Then again you have to come and change to L1. So L1 user will be the owner of this L1 SCH schema. Okay, so I have to click OK. Again I have to go to this instance, right click new schema. What is there here? L2 SCH. Okay, I am creating L2 SCH. Owner will be L2 user. Okay, I will be clicking OK. So two schemas are created. L1 SCH schema owner is L1. L2 SCH schema owner is L2. Okay, so now I will be creating tables here. Control N, DB3. It should be DB3 because I'm creating L2 L1 schema and L1 table on this schema. Okay, with schema of L1 who is the owner. L1 table is created with LH L1 SCH, and L2 table I am creating with L2 SCH. Okay, two tables are created. If you go and expand here, you will see here two tables. Now I will be inserting some sample data. Okay, insert into this table. Okay, 1 comma 1 I am inserting 1 comma 1. So inserted here we had to give single quotes. Time will now if you execute values, we have to give values. Then if you execute here, one row affected, so you can change for other another value too. Okay, two records I will be inserting here. So two records we have inserted. Now I will be changing this L2 table. Okay, on L2 schema. So I have inserted on both tables two records. So now what I can do is here now we can grant L2 to access L1 schema table. So this is the command. Okay, if I want to give select permission, then L2 can access L1 select command. Okay, the two records you can view. What I will be doing now, I'm giving select. Okay, same I have to give now to L1 as well. Okay, now L1 can access L2 schema, and L2 can access L2 schema. Okay, so I have to disconnect with this, and if I connect with L1 and L2 here, SQL authentication. connected. Then will be connecting with L2 as well here. L2 login is connecting now. L2 login also get connected here. Now you can select the data, okay, of L2 table. L1 can select. Now if I go here and right click new query, then select star from who is selecting now? L1 is selecting L2 table, okay. L2 SCH, this is the schema, and L2 table. Select star from this L2 table. See, now L1 can access L2 table, okay. Same way, if I take the query, right click new query from L2, then I have to change here database to DB3. Then same thing here, whatever the table L1 access for L2, now L2 can access L1 table, okay. I have to change here L1 schema, then L1 table. So this way we can give the permissions, okay, on schema level. So this is the one scenario we can access through schema level permission, okay. So if some developers will come and they will ask, they can only give like this, okay. They can if we grant permission, they can select each other's table. So I hope you might have understood this. Next I am going to explain about the store procedures. Like if we give permission on store procedure, two permission we have to give for this, okay, to check the store procedure. That is execute permission on store procedure and view definition permission on store procedure, okay. So store procedure is nothing but the collection of codes, okay. Like developers will be writing the store procedure into large number of lines of codes, okay. So they will be having one store procedure, okay, combined and kept as one line code, okay, multiple lines to one line. So they can if they execute this value, then they will be getting 100 plus 200 means 300, okay. They have return code as to sum, okay, means a plus b that is 100 plus 200 is equal to 300. If you execute this stored procedure, in background this code and all everything it will run and gives the value as 300, okay. So for example, I will create this stored procedure on DB3 now. So L2 doesn't have permission. I have to change the connection, okay. Change the connection, or else I can do okay. I will change the connection to Windows Authentication. Shahid. Now I am connecting. I changed the now I can execute. So the command has been executed successfully. So now what can I do here? If I write the value here 100 comma 200. Yeah, add values, okay. Now the store procedure is created, means created as use USP underscore add values. Here it is called at the rate a int comma at the rate b int. So this is the code. This is the sum of the code. So addition, that means addition. So if I run this here, you will get the value USP, okay. So the sum of 100 and 200 is 300. It will give like that. Hope you might have understood this thing on store procedure. And we have to give to user, some user is asking to create the means to execute permission on this store procedure. What he can do means he has to go to that security users, then double click. Here he can't give, but I had to give in Shahid user already connected to this. Connect database engine. Now I'm connecting again here. So on database now DB3 security users, I am giving L1 only, okay. L1 store procedure permission securables, you have to search all object of type, okay. So you can search for store procedure here, okay. So if you click OK, then you will be finding here lot of store procedure. And now store procedure which I created on user, okay. This and all system store procedure, okay. sp underscore add values, usp underscore. There are a lot of system store procedure as well, as you can see here, okay. Now particular store procedure which I have created on user database, I am searching that. So you can search also here. 1 minute, here there is no filter option. Actually here I have executed on master database. I have to execute this in DB3 user database. So now I have executed, then again you have to go to this L1 login, then L1 user on database level securable, then you have to search here all object of the type, click OK. Then I have to search for store procedure, check this store procedure box, then click OK. Then you will be finding here, okay. Here yeah, this one I have created. You can give the execute permission, okay. So the user can execute the store procedure, means I have executed this value, right. Same thing the L1 can execute. And view definition, you can view what is this code, okay. What is this code, everything you can see. So these two permissions we had to give whenever the user asks the store procedure permission, okay. Here execute view definition permission. If I click OK, then L1 has this execute and view definition permission. So I can right click new query. So if we execute this query, this is the view definition, okay. What is that code and all you'll be getting to know. Object it is there. No, I will do one thing here. I will go and copy this USP values, then I will execute. Object does not exist, it is existed now. I will do one thing, I will run here. Yeah, see, it is running here but not there. Why I am not understanding. So I will do one thing, I will take another session, new query. Okay, you might have understood that I can view this, okay, and I can execute that store procedure, this value. DB3